John J. Leyden Jr., 54 years of age, born and bred in Providence. My neighborhood was predominantly Irish and Italian, blue collar, Catholic. Um, it was hardworking, very family oriented. Um, I wouldn't even say we were middle class. I would say maybe at the time middle class, um, maybe below middle class. Family values were very important. Um, our grandparents who had immigrated here were elderly at the time, and so my grandfather had already passed away, but I remember my grandmother uh, being a very strong woman. Um, Many of the folks that we grew up with had large families. Um, Many of us attended Catholic schools. Um, that's what I recall. uh, I guess it's hard to pick just one spot, but Davis Park um, on Chalkstone and Pleasant Valley Parkway was a place where I grew up and played baseball and basketball, and they've even got a little hill that we used to go sledding, and it's a large area, and you got the hospitals around that, Veterans Hospital and Roger Williams Hospital. I worked at Roger Williams Hospital when I was growing up as a housekeeper, polishing the floors, and then there's St. Patrick's Parish, which was more significant to my parents. That was the parish that they went to school and attended Mass. So there's a few there. Providence College, I guess. Now, I shouldn't guess, that's for sure. It's funny because when I drive through where I used to live, and first of all, everything looks a lot smaller. I think that's typical. But it's curious to see the people that have now moved into the neighborhood, and there's still a few people that are left, but not too many. And I've noticed there's a larger Hispanic population, um, more significantly where I grew up. But it's interesting to see and to still attend some of the to go to some of the establishments like a pizza place or a church, and just to see the variety of different populations of people that now live and reside here. So I was born in 1958. So I was in Providence for about 25 years, and I think it was after about 25 years that I noticed the population demographics to change, and we saw an influx of people of Hispanic background and Asian background. Especially Smith Hill was the Asian was very noticeable. Some Nigerian immigrants, and it seemed as though the Irish and Italian kind of slowly moved out of the Smith Hill area into the suburbs. Of the changes. Growing up, I was probably more interested in school and sports and that, but now I'm more interested in the dynamics because we work with the dynamics in the neighborhood. It's so much. The Providence College is so much a vital part of Smith Hill that it's important that I stay in tune with the neighborhood.